Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Humans of AI. I'm Shake, and here we're going to meet all the people behind the scenes who work hard to make the magic of AI possible. Today, we're talking with Jennifer Fu from Domino Data Labs. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. I watched your video. It's very good. Yeah,
Oh,
I really enjoyed it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. The very first question I have for you, Jennifer, is if you had to describe your job to a 5-year old, what would you say?
Well, for 5 year old, I would say, "Oh, I'm a genie. I can make your dream come true." So you can have a many dream. For example, you want to think about the ice cream. You can think about the color, taste, or even shape. So I can have a AI robot to make it ready in 5 minutes, or even like a car shaped or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe even lesser time. All the dreams can become true. So
Yeah.
that's a magic of AI.
After talking with a couple dozen folks, I think that's my favorite answer so far.
Oh, thank you.
well, Jennifer, tell us about your career story and how you landed where you are. Looking at your background, you've done so many different things across the tech world.
Yes. Actually, many years ago, I started with AI, but it's ahead of time.
Hmm.
I, s- I was a researcher at computer vision in Fudan University,
Hmm.
which is in China. And I write a lot of algorithm from the scratch, right? Today, you have a large language model, everything's just there. You take it, boom, boom, everything done. But at that
Yeah.
time, there's nothing. So you got the very complex math formula, you
Uh-huh.
convert it to the algorithm, you write it, and you see, oh, I have the image processing. Then you can see,
That's a lot of hard work.
yes. Then you can see you draw the contour of a
Yeah.
face. It's not easy at all, right? So today you can use the iPhone, you unlock it by your face. It's so fast, it takes a second. You
Yeah.
will never realize how much work behind it.
oh,
But at
absolutely.
that time, yeah, it's a lot of work and things are not viable. So after a while, actually, I'm a little disappointed. So I
Hmm.
left. I want to do something real. So
Yeah.
I joined the enterprise software company. I started build like a storage,
Uh-huh.
digital marketing, security, or different areas. I work at a big company like HPE, and also after try a while I decided to try different startups. I went to a number of them. Actually, two startups went very successful, the 3PAR and Nimble Storage.
Hmm.
The both of them went IPO, and eventually they both acquired by HPE. So
Well,
well, I had a lot of fun to do this. And then I look back, wow, the AI landscape is totally different, right? It has a lot of breakthrough. Now you look at those foundation model generated AI. What's incredible, incredible, yeah.
yeah.
So now I spend more time. Well, I'm not go back academically like a data scientist to build things, but I think I make the platform. So
Huh.
that's how end up in the Domino Data Lab. We build a platform for data scientists to use the AI product to produce things. Actually, I
Hmm.
become a UI engineer, leading the UI team to build those platforms.
No. For people who aren't familiar with UI engineering, can you tell us a bit more about what doing UI at a AI company means?
Yeah. Yeah, doing UI is interesting, right? You have this foundation model, like say, hey, I want to draw a picture like a style the Picasso, right?
Hmm.
But how do you want to say it? The simple ones is just a field, right? You have text box.
Hmm.
You have a chat GPT. You put a question, you get an answer. It's like a chatbot style. That's called simplest user interface. You can make it more complicated. You can have the more requirements like, oh, yeah, I want to generate an image. I want a full image, a 10
Hmm.
image. I want it lighter and darker or things. You go to website, you build a thing. What the goal of the user interface is say no user interface. You don't feel.
Hmm.
You like to talk
Yeah.
to a robot, talk to thing. You express what you want and you get your result.
It disappears if you do it right.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're not noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Well, after so many different experiences of both working as a researcher, then on the user interfaces there, what are some of the some of the misconceptions that you think people have about working in AI that you'd like to correct?
Well, it's not to say you must be in an AI company, right? You must AI is everywhere.
That's a good
Because
point.
also today, AI is so convenient. Like Open AI has API, everything. You just call it one API, you get everything. It's so convenient. You don't have to be a data scientist to do AI.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, I went to the 2023 AI Hardware Summit.
Hmm.
I was the only React engineer there. And people, do very complicated algorithm, right? So like a tensor flow and a partage, they do all those things. But yeah, I think it doesn't have to be like a high end difficult thing. Now it's everywhere,
Yeah,
So it can be any field everywhere. It's really, really, make anybody can
yeah.
use AI today.
That's a great point there. Shifting gears a bit, especially coming back to your experiences as a master technologist at HP, then going back into the startup world at Domino Data Lab. So, what are some of the differences you've noticed in working on AI from an enterprise perspective, and then in the startup world?
Well, enterprise is more formal. You have the process. It's good to learn this, so you have guidance, right? So,
Hmm.
but also after you learn this, then you break all the rules. Right? You learn the rules, then in order to break
Yeah.
all the rules, then the sky is the limit, right? You can try to invent, try and error, produce a lot of things. Well, it's not even imaginable today, right?
Interesting. Now, in your day to day, you're doing so many different aspects of AI. But what are some of the ways you use AI on a day to day basis in your own workflows?
Well, we use the Domino Data Lab things, right? So we closely watch the market, what's the new thing, we build a platform. So
Yeah.
this platform is end to end, right? You can repeat your training things, you can look at the model, you can analyze it, all these things. But we want to see, what's new, what's data center wanted. Like for example, we have like a
Yeah.
experiment management, right? So ML from experiment management. So we build it into our product. You have the model and we build it into Domino model, all these things. So you keep watching what's new and what your customer wanted and build a platform which is very easy for the customer to use that platform
Hmm.
and all the value for the AI.
And as someone who tries to stay on top of the latest and greatest in AI research coming out, what's an application of AI that you're excited about that you think not enough people might be talking about it?
Well, lately I studied some about the LangChain.
Hmm.
It's built on top of the Open AI. So it's a wrap on it, but you can build a chains. So kind of like you can build many different models together.
Mm.
And then afterwards they have a Lens Smith. Then you can watch they have the analysis of the result, the testing result, the training result. You can repeat it. You can see, what's good, what's bad. But it's very encouraging.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of AI personal projects outside of work as well?
Oh yes, I'm writing for Medium. I'm
Okay.
writing for Front Technology,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
meanwhile, yeah, what's new in the AI? And I try to mix them together. But
Yeah.
very few people do that, right? But
Yeah.
it's because of my experience. I actually learned AI many years ago. I was even teaching some AI class then. Use the language of Prolog. It's a
Hmm.
very old Asian language,
Hmm.
right? But today it's very different. So I'm very exciting now everything converges together.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll make sure to include a link to your Medium blog in the comments here. It sounds like a great piece. Um, my very last question for you, Jennifer, is for looking back on your career, thinking about the type of advice you'd give to someone who's just starting out. Say I'm a software engineer just graduating college right now, and I really want to get involved in the world of AI, but I don't know where to start. What are some of the questions I should be asking of myself as I think about what company and what type of technology I want to work on?
Well, you can start AI from anywhere, right? It doesn't have to be limited to the enterprise or startup. But a startup, go to startup is an interesting thing, right? You can try everything, get your hands dirty and unstructured environment. And, you can, well, you may be not get enough guidance, but also you got a no limitation to try and error. That's a great thing. And I think if you want to try, I would recommend a Coursera class.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Andrew Ng, he's
Mm-hmm.
my
Oh,
hero.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's a standard of AI. He's a Stanford professor. He also the CEO founded a lot of companies, including Coursera. He has a machine learning correction. I listened to a few of them. I think it's very good, very helpful, and I recommend people to start with that. And then you can try different things. Don't be restricted to what's existing.
Hmm.
Try what else we can do, right? Something, sometimes just like a 5-year-old, you can have the widest dream. That might be true, right? Someday.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to make that genie possible. Now,
Yeah.
if one of the listeners wants to connect with you, Jennifer, what's the best way to find you online?
Oh, you can go to the LinkedIn.
Okay, great, awesome. Well, Jennifer, that's all I have. Thank you so much for sharing about your career and your life. This has been a great chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaq.